work. We got too much work to do. Only person I know that's doing it. No one else is doing the work that needs to be done. That stupid new Troy movie they made. You know what they did? They sacked the city. You know what they did back then is they would go through and murder, pillage, and rape. And they make a movie about it, and the guy's sitting there, only covering his mouth, isn't there, and their horse and stuff. And they got inside that horse where all the Trojans kept their families, their women and their children, and they sacked the city. It's just romantic and charming, it is. We need to all get dressed up like we used to and pretend to be something we still are, right? Because when someone dies, if they don't have all the proper paperwork set up, the bank seizes it, they take this, they put it for auction, whatever they think they can make money off of, and the rest of it, they take it and put it in a landfill or burn it, right? Get rid of it, right? It's just, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change, right? So, my legacy, my greatness, and if your legacy and greatness, like, see that picture right there? My Aunt Frances painted like a color by numbers thing of that. Same. There's one of a cat that my grandmother had right over there too. Okay. And a little girl. All right. My Aunt Frances probably painted. Okay. My Aunt Frances didn't get a apprenticeship to Peter Hurd, so she does pictures, and Tina put the portrait that Frances did of her out in the barn and hid it, and they all just got rid of all her paintings. Nobody cared. And I try to hold on and save them. They might have sentimental value for Bobby or his grandkids or. So, that's just the way I am. Like in here when they went through and locked me and the kids out because my kids are thieves and bad kids and stuff. They came in through here and took all the stuff out of the drawers. And when I took the garbage, I found Uncle James's football programs that Grandma had from Millington High School crumbled up in the trash bags. And I was pissed because I'd seen those earlier, and I thought, wow, that was neat. And I was going to save them for Jimbo and Johnny and Jeff, but Jeff's dead. Jeff died from chemical poisoning in the military. It slowly shut down his body, made him morbidly obese, and just, got to stop the pork barrel spinning, Good old John McCain and the Trojan horse and Fortune favors the grave from Crypto Arena, the grave. That's more like it. All we are is dust in the wind, bro, right? So, you just take everything and burn it. If you don't live it, it's not going to do any good, right? So why do you even have a Bible and a Quran? You might as well just burn it. You're making movies about the Trojan horse, Super Bowl, stuff. And like I said about the sports things, I'd rather play in the Coliseum than SoFi. There's a solid Coliseum has a tradition, of people that have played there for years and years and years. But O.J. Simpson was a double murderer, and he's one of the main stars that played at the Coliseum back in the day. You guys treated Jesse Owens like shit. It's horrible. Yeah. They do have a track stadium named after James Cleveland Owens in Los Angeles. And there's a community center in Phoenix, and there's community centers in LA named after James Cleveland Owens after he died. But they were shitty to him while he lived, Avery Brundage and all that. But then all now the black plants come up and, they rebirth up from the ashes, grow the roses of success, chitty chitty bang bang, right? And, we invented the combustible engine. I'll let you take credit for that one. Well, because I don't think there was many of you black folks that worked on the Manhattan Project that gave us Hiroshima, Nagasaki, and Tularosa. So you can have the combustible engine. Did you come up with the MREA machine and the radiation one too? Oh, wow, you're so special. How about forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal faithful peace, so you don't have to be bombarded with radiation to survive a toxic environment from the combustible engine in the pyramid. Fuck you. It's $100,000 pyramid. It's the fuck you, fuck me, and I'm going to leave a legacy of fuck. Because they probably tore down the old Madison Square Garden, so you don't really have the old memories of the first basketball game or the tournament and all that stuff. And the Wyoming Cowboys, winning the national title, and the old Boston Garden. But who really cares? Because it was just put together by a bunch of mass murderers that had everybody treat James Cleveland Owens like shit. And mass murder people and put them in mass graves to get rid of the bodies and the evidence so no one could come claim the evidence and the bodies and then claim that's why they did it. They were keeping them alive and torturing them and killing them, and they were doing it in an orderly process. Okay. But then when the Storm Normandy and the business partners are coming in, the business partners from the U.S., military and the Nuremberg trials, if you know how money works, you can watch the Spencer Tracy, Burt Lancaster movie and say, these people are full of shit, man. They're full of shit. No justice, no peace. Yeah. Let's make another Troy movie. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's sack the city and kill all the children and rape the women. We Trojans, we Greeks got to get rid of our competition, right? We're the greatest philosophers of all time. Oh, shit. CCOT, yeah, what's the difference? None whatsoever. None whatsoever. West Point, Annapolis, Air Force Academy. Bomb, 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 Iran. Bomb, 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 Iran. What about Esther? She was a whore. She slept with that Persian bastard. She had to save people from being mass murdered. Let's fall in love. Why don't we all of me? Why not take all of me? Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my arms, I want to lose them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry, but when you die, your eyes don't cry. You just go out in the barn, you take all the paintings off the wall, and you just have a big bonfire. And get rid of all the memories that never were. Right? One day of, you shouldn't talk about that. I shouldn't talk about us all living the Lord's Prayer. We don't have to. Jesus died so we can save it. Okay, fuck you. Seriously, go make a crypto movie with fucking Matt Damon or something. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to hear about it. What? Memories are precious, Past, present, future operate at the same time. You want little girls? You want memories of little girls praying to Jesus to kill their rapist in Mexico and then kill them with the COVID and it all goes away. It's a magic memory prayer filter in the sky. It's artificial general intelligence and quantum computing. It's going to make us all beautiful philanthropists on TV. We're beautiful. We sell products. Yeah, it's Zoolander. We still got Zoolander commercials on TV where everybody here is beautiful. Yeah, everybody here is beautiful. They're a successful narcissist. What's a successful narcissist? I don't know. Getting the Trojan horse, murder, pillage, and rape. That's successful. Okay. Or now we do it differently. Now we come in and we have people that are authority, elected through a contest over money, come and do an auction. Hey, here's a forerunner. No memories in there at all. No, none whatsoever. Here's that. Okay. It's horrible, isn't it? But it never happened. We could run you over in the parking lot of Best Buy. Will be if it never happened. We'll rip your eyeballs out of your sockets. We'll Sun Your Sue. Thanks, Dad. You named me Sue, and now I kick everybody's ass. Boy named Sue, right? So, Rosie strike back, hit the road and never look back. Keep walking, Rosie, strike back. The only way to stop you is to not be you. Forgive debt and trespass, love all eternal, faithful peace. Share, care, given us according to need, built to last. Okay? Memories are better in a home than they are in a Circus Maximus built by Rome, right? You guys all go see where he was publicly crucified for being a better person than you. And then act like you're going to go home and be a better person. You know, good morning, Reverend Posey. You sure preached a good one today. Now I'll act like I should, right? But I don't think I'll be back too soon, right? Myself, I just got fired. My wife expects our 5th in 1 more week, right? And every night they lie awake and what they've done for you and me, what they do for you and me. Give us another Troy movie, another fucking Trojan horse movie. That's what we just fucking need. Hey, Victor Mature, where have you gone, Victor Mature? The Lost Nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Woo, woo, woo. Stand between the 2 columns and push like a motherfucker and kill you and Gina Lola Brigida. That didn't happen. They still lived through the movie and left a legacy of movies on Tubi and Xmo and Roku and... I'll get Roku. You got to pay to get it. They're a bunch of assholes. Okay. Tubi you can watch for free. They reload the library every once in a while. It only goes up and then they, and then it's like Disney, it's going into moratorium. Or not to be seen at all. Really? Yeah. NAACP. Get the fuck out of here. Really? Yeah. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. Yeah, Song of the South was wildly offensive and was taken away. I can't decide that for myself. No, you can't. But we still have a lot of those Mel Blanc cartoons and probably, did they take those away too? If you have an old DVD of one. The Japateurs, don't they have, they have all the Superman on there. Dun, da, da. Isn't that wildly offensive to Japanese Americans that had Mrs. Miyagi die in a concentration camp in Wyoming? Dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da dun da da. Wait, what's going on? Memories like the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor, the memories of the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? According to Facebook, I was ran over in the parking lot of a Best Buy. They're billionaires. They're astronauts and influencers. They own and buy and send up the satellites. You have to work for them. Oh, like Mr. Washing Machine. Yeah, Elon Musk. That's a very disturbed and sad person. Yeah. And so is Mark Zuckerberg. Yes. And all the people that have a job for them and let Mark win, right? I didn't think so. I thought, well, no, there's hope. He seems like a good guy. Yeah, they all seem that way, Joe Biden seems like a good guy. Kamala Harris seems like a good guy. I mean, a good girl. You know what I mean? She wants to be the guy. I wear the pants in the family. Okay. Tell your husband what to do. Hey, do you have one of those like rooms that they were going to make out of Sheldon's room with Penny and... I'm just kidding. I don't want to know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I don't want to know. I like a private life. I've never had one. Even if it's soft surveillance, I don't exist. Perverts that give us the Epstein files. Okay? Make sure that I don't exist. That I'm a legend in my own mind. You've heard I've had some bad luck with ladies before. They drove me or I drove them crazy. Yeah, I'm the one, and it's sure loving me's the right thing to do. Let's close now. Smash mouth, right? Looking kind, you might as well be walking on the sun, right? Yeah, no, I'm not going to destroy me. I'm going to be the best me I can be every day. I'm given life by the glory of the God, not by the imagination of perverts, right? So, if a bunch of people in the military jack off to these because they get off on, we're torturing them to death. Yeah, but I'm gorgeous and protect children from being raped to death in Mexico. And your protection from raping them to death is the COVID. Okay. It's pretty sick, yeah. Want to make another Troy movie there? Oh, what a hero. He got stabbed with a sword, but he didn't make a sound. He got out, raped, looped, and pillaged, and killed all the little kids and raped all the women. Oh, how Stalingrad of you. Let's go attack Berlin. And then almost all the young girls got up the very next day and committed suicide because they were raped by Russians. Apparently, I don't believe virginity is as common as it used to be. Sexual assault was a little bit more traumatic in the 1940s than it is today. Today, it's just like, it's okay. You've been trained to want to be a burlesque queen. Now use that sexual experience to become a billionaire because you're hot. We'll have you trending on social media very soon. Let Mark win. You want to go have a menage a trois with Cheryl in the back of the plane? Sounds horrible. Why do you guys need the Epstein files? You live them. That's why they need it. Why do you want to know? It's none of your business. Just forgive, debt, and trespass, love, all eternal, faithful peace. It won't all go away, but it'll be hard to happen again. Sounds nice. Yeah, for someone decent and beautiful like me.